Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I'm here today to do Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So this is the mid-month general reading from now to the end of January 2019. And I am kind of doing a little differently, so we're going to be using tarot, and I'm going to be allowing Spirit to channel the messages, so whatever needs to come out will. So they will tell me which signs they want to start with and what messages need to be said. So, hi Sheila. I'm so glad. Like, I love having y'all in here. So let's see. We got quite a few things popping out. Alright. So let's see. I'm going to throw those back because I was kind of all over the place. Hi, Amanda. Nice to see you. Thank you. Hey, Colby. So, yeah, these are going to be general readings. So please take what applies, leave what does not. Okay. So it seems like in general for water signs, it could have to do with, there might be some significant changes to make this month, whether it have to do with school or career. But you need to listen to your intuition, because there's a time and place where, sometimes we overanalyze a situation because it makes us uncomfortable to think of our life as being any different. Or, what if I don't do this? What if I do? What am I going to do then? And it's like all this unnecessary worry. If you just listen to your intuition and listen to your heart and make a clear decision, it would be a much easier process for you. With the Five of Swords coming in, it's saying that the situation doesn't serve you. So you might feel drained. You might feel, put in a box, or feel restraint and this pressure on you to make a decision. And it's time to make that decision, okay? And this is for everybody: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now, once you make this final decision and realize that this situation is not good for you anymore, doesn't mean that it wasn't, doesn't mean that, you made a mistake. It just means that you're not a vibrational match for it anymore, and it's time for you to move on to the next phase. And when you do, you have all the good stuff coming. We have the 10 of Ariel, which is the 10 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. So not only do you have a life that you will celebrate, that you will bask in, that you will be so proud to call yours, it will make complete sense once you let go of that attachment and trust the universe, okay? They are giving you, they're opening a doorway, and they're telling you here and now is the time to make the decision, okay? Alright. So, and it's funny because the Queen of Swords popped out before this. So, but I put it back because I wasn't really sure if it was gonna, so some of you might be dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, like Sheila said, but it is what it is. I totally put it back thinking that it was just a random, and it never is. I should have just said it, but here and now. Hey Renee, thanks for joining. There's a portal opening up for y'all, okay? This is that. Again, you see the ascension coming from the ground up. She's opening her heart to the heavens, to the universe, and saying, I am this channel. Here and now, in the state of meditation, when I trust the decisions that I'm making and stop over analyzing and just embrace the change, I am allowing these gateways to open. I'm allowing the universe to work for me. That is what it's about. Okay, so alright, who y'all want to start with? Cancer. Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. Alright. So, first off, we got Three of Staffs. Um, the Three of Staffs is all about careful planning. Let's see, what is Cancer planning? Ooh. So there might be a new opportunity, either a new career path, new source of finance, something tangible. There's a lot of things that are starting up for you, okay? I feel like you're planning something big, Cancer, okay? It's going to be a significant change. Something that you've never done before. Like you're about to step through the threshold, okay? With the World and the Ace of Pentacles, this is talking about trusting the doors that are closing, and especially with the Three of Staffs. I always think of the Three of Staffs as, planning carefully for the future ahead, trying to prepare as much for the obstacles, but having a clear picture of what you have in mind that you would like to experience, and being optimistic, okay? And it's going to turn out better than you expected. Especially with the Ace of Pentacles. I just feel so much happiness from this ace. Like, especially with the World behind it. There's definitely going to be something that needs to close out, but it's going to be a happy ending for you, okay? Everything's coming full circle, and you'll see why things are working out the way they are, because it's leading you to deeper connections in your life. Yeah. So you could be going to school. Some of you might have to be a little more careful about money, especially if you get back into school. Money might be tight, but this situation will not only lead you to better finances, it will lead you to deeper connections. So, and whether that be, friends or, colleagues, whatever the case may be, these are going to be people that you are vibing with, that understand you, that support you, that you have deep, lasting connection with. And receptivity. I mean, like, when you come to this place of openness, Cancer, you're going to start receiving all the signs and synchronicities. There's definitely a fire burning within, okay? There's this connection to different realms that I'm seeing. Not only, and it's more of like a shamanic way that they're bringing it in. So not only are we talking about the angelic realms, but we're also talking about the middle and lower realms as well. Oh, thank you so much, Lavender Moon. I am so glad to hear that you are enjoying those. This will be the last week for maybe a week or two, just because I have a lot going on and I need to figure some things out. But I will definitely try to get on either way and, make it happen for y'all. Except for next Monday. I'm going to be busy all day. So don't expect me on next Monday with the psychic fair. So, but anyway, Cancer, this is about, you having all these different connections. So some of you might be tuning more into the ability of what you can actually connect to. So some of you might be more into astrological things, different planets and planet beings, different sources, but I really feel like a lot of you are moving more into that shamanic, like the upper, middle, and lower worlds, because not only am I seeing the planetary shifts, but I'm seeing the divine connection. I'm seeing the fairies. I'm seeing the lower and middle worlds colliding, and there's just a lot of connection and interaction with this, and it's helping ignite that flame within Cancer to bring more passion, which does make sense that we're moving into uh, what is it, new moon or full moon, I can't remember, something in Leo. Like I said, my brain is, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm trying. But yeah, so some of you, I feel like some of you might be putting an application either to go back to school or to start a new position, whatever the case may be. But it is your time, Cancer. I know Cancer has been thinking about doing this for quite some time. Yeah, I mean, there are plenty of doors. You are so connected. Just trust it. Just trust the information, okay? All right, who you want to move on to? Pisces. All right, what is going on with Pisces? From now, that was way too much, y'all. From now to the end of January 2019, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Letting go. Pisces. About fucking time. Listen, I just felt like this huge relief. It is time for you to get in tune with what you're holding on to. Okay? Once you realize, and listen, it's not going to be easy for Pisces, but once you realize what you're actually holding on to, this is part of that initiation. Hey, Amanda. But this is that step, okay? So making sure that all your chakras are aligned. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Okay, the full moon lunar eclipse. That's right. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying. I'm surprised I'm still doing this. But it is, so you can see, starting from the foundation coming up, you're moving up into this new gateway. The pillars are open for you, and letting go, she's free. She's free. Um, there's so much light and so much release in this. Liberation. It's so fucking powerful, y'all. And the all-seeing eye. Like, this is just so much happening. Let's hold on. I gotta figure out more. Alright. What is that one? Yeah. You're coming to a crossroads. You're picking a different path. The tower. Okay. And this is why. So, there's a lot of release because you're getting to the core issues. You're getting to that point of liberation and release to figure out what you've been holding on to that's not working for you anymore. It doesn't make sense. You're completing the cycle. And again, I always say the tower is always built on faulty foundation. It's never, oh, Pisces, you were going through so much. Okay? But listen, significant changes, but you are coming out. Some of you might be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have this in your chart, but I really feel this is more of the energy you're coming out with about even even though all these changes might be scary as fuck, okay, you are you are staying true and honorable to yourself. The King of Staffs is just such a strong, passionate figure, and driven to the point, like, listen, especially with the new beginnings and Hermit, you are going through a huge spiritual awakening, okay? Huge changes. And especially with the new beginnings, this is the death card. So this is breaking away all those self-limiting beliefs, all the old patterns, and the way that you viewed life and the way that you've lived life probably the entire time you've been here is not working anymore, and you're having to strip all that away and come more into a spiritual sense of being, and you're owning that with the King of Staffs. You're owning it. You're saying, listen, I don't know what all this chaos is, but I know that this isn't working for me anymore, so I have to own this change, and that's a beautiful way to be. So congratulations. All right, so Scorpio, what's going on with Scorpio? I just got really hot. Really hot. What is going on with Scorpio? Okay, the world. So again, beginnings, endings, things coming full circle. Okay. So we also have the Four of Cups here. And, you know, this represents paying attention to things in the past, being distracted, and not seeing the opportunities that are being handed, okay? So be aware of that, especially when it comes, you know, with the changes that are about to happen. It might be easy to get caught up in the midst of everything that's going on and changing around you, but you can't get distracted, because listen, not only do you have such significant, beautiful things coming into your life, Scorpio, like there's no reason to even fret about the past. The stuff that spilled, that didn't work out for you, it doesn't even matter, because you have the Empress, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles coming into your life, okay? So not only do you have very nurturing, loving, creative energy flowing in, but then you also have illumination, success, enlightenment, and all financial matters and home taken care of for you. So no matter what closes out in your life, you are being provided for. Positive intention, okay? So with this card, it's really about the nurturing. I do see like a lot of the countryside in here, so some of you might be thinking about moving to the countryside. And it's so funny because my mom is a Scorpio, and yeah, and listen, she was actually talking about, because she wasn't really sure, you know, she's got a lot of health problems and wasn't really sure what she wanted to do with her life after she wants to move to the mountains. She wants to move to the countryside. But she was talking about being a what is it? A trail fairy. So the hikers that are going across country and shit like that, she wants to set up a little camp and, you know, meet people that are doing these travels and have a place for them to rest and eat and, you know, whatever the case may be. And I think it's an awesome idea. But this is what that card kind of reminds me of. So you see the countryside, you see all the trees, the nature, but she's nurturing this positive intention into her bundle. So, and there's a couple unicorns in the back. Like, she's just so happy with the little things that she has. Like, it's a gorgeous thing, and it's all a part of the transformation. You're breaking free of your old habits and shedding that old skin and all those exterior wounds. I mean, you're bursting with pride and beauty, like the transformation process. We see all the butterflies, right? And this all has to do with your inner child. This is bringing it back home for you. This is where that love and inspiration and the creativity starts to flow, and that's what the Empress energy is talking about. So yeah, I really feel like it's going to be a good month for Scorpio. There's a lot of ideas. You're releasing yourself, like all those damaged parts. Can you see her? Can you see her lifting into the light? The butterflies are carrying her from this broken, shattered being. Like there's no more. She's releasing herself into the light and allowing herself to transform into the beautiful being that she's meant to be. So allow that process to happen, Scorpio. So yeah, they were pretty cut and dry with y'all. Is there anything else that you would like to say? Hi, Tammy. Any career moves for me? I'll pull one for you. Let's see. Energy. So yeah. Okay, so they're asking you to get in touch with your inner calling, okay? I feel like you might need to get a little grounded if you're not really sure what that has to do with, but you need to be careful of where you're placing your energy, okay? Uh, especially with this card in general, I'm kind of getting that you might be putting your time and energy into something that really doesn't make you satisfied or that doesn't serve your higher purpose. Um, I feel like you kind of do it. You thought it would be different than what it actually is. So, yeah. Are you into astrology or anything like that? Tammy? Can you give Tammy advice on her career? Yeah. So I really feel like you need to start digging into your astrology and uh, trying to figure out like where the connection is, because the Three of Swords is popping up, and the the past, releasing the past is what's holding you back from getting in tune with that, okay? So it's really important that you go through this releasing process in order to come more clearly into that picture of what you need to be doing with your life. Which, listen, some of it, a lot of it stems from past life. My friend Erin did one for me the other day because I told her, I was like, listen, um, you know, I I know that I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm not really sure like where it's gonna go and what is my life purpose. I mean, I keep getting told that well, and that's the thing, you got to dig. It's a process. I actually found out, and listen, I've been to several different readers and practitioners, whatever have you. I've talked to so many different people, and I've been searching for the same question, and I took a leap of faith with this. I really did. I never thought I'd have my own YouTube channel and I'd be reading tarot or doing mediumship, and never in a million years did I think I'd be doing this. But do I really feel like this is all it's meant to be? Absolutely not. Do I know where that's going? Absolutely not. But one of the sessions that I did have, which I was led to, it was a group of people, it was a group of empowering women that we get together on the full moon. And it just so happens that one of the girls' husbands is a channel as well. And I find it very interesting because I don't know many people that do this, and especially like personally. And some of the messages that came through, I asked him, like, what can I do to get closer to my life purpose? And even he couldn't give me a straight answer, but it was like, this stems from many, 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 many lives. And I actually found out through my friend Erin with Spec Insights, but she tapped into it, and I mean, she was quick with it, and I could see it happening as she was talking about it. So apparently I've been holding on to this particular life for over 700 years. Okay. I I've always been I don't want to say attracted, but attached to children. I have been helping raise children from a very early age. I've always been close connected to children. And when I realized that I couldn't have children at 26 and I had to make a choice to either stay in pain or to not have kids, I had to make a choice, especially where I was at in my life. So being a motherly figure and being close to kids and loving children, not being able to have that, it was a hard process for me. So when she told me that the reason all of this stems from this life, I actually could not save a group of children who were like me from being hunted, right? These people were hunting these children down for being different, and I could not save them. And I pretty much carried that energy with me throughout all these lives, and was like, if I couldn't protect them, how could I protect them now? You know what I'm saying? So part of my life purpose is to actually help children establish and come fully into their abilities. How am I going to get there? I have no idea, because I don't have enough information to do that. Like, I don't know where to even start, but I know that I will be led there in divine timing. But I have a lot of work to do before I get there. You know what I'm saying? So it still took, I mean, I've been going through my awakening process for a little over 3 years now, and I'm just now getting to this, okay? So it's a process. The more you want to know, the harder you're going to have to dig, and you will be led to it, but it all happens in divine timing. Be patient, keep working on yourself, keep loving and nurturing yourself, and keep doing the research. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And a lot of it stems from past life stuff, man. It really, really does. Absolutely, Tammy. I don't know how much it helps, but it's true. Uh, you know, I don't know if anyone. I think I got lucky with Erin being able to tap into that, because she's like my soul sister. She gets me, and she doesn't even really know that much about me. So the fact that she picked that up so quickly, and I could see it, like, I could see it happening. I started getting emotional. Every time I talk to her about my past lives, I always get super emotional because I know it's real. And um, the fact that I can be vulnerable with her, and she truly has the best interest for everyone at hand. Like, love that chick. So, um, but yeah, it's a process, guys, and that's the thing. Hold on, hold on. They're telling me to go grab this, and it's so stupid. It's not, but I was cleaning and organizing everything today, and I was trying to hang up my Ganesha uh, tapestry again, and I need one of the tacks. And I found this. You can see how old it is and how long I've had it. But it says, now and then it's good to pause in our pursuit of happiness and just be happy. Right? And it's such a dumb little reminder, and we know that, but it's so much we're constantly in this pursuit that we forget to be in the present and understand that this is our moment. This is the whole point. We're here for the experience. We're here for the journey. And if we don't take that time to fully experience it, then we're missing out. We're missing out. So I hope that helps you guys. And, you know, if you need anything, if you need to reach out, you know where to find me. For anyone who is new, welcome. I know that was kind of a rant, but I love y'all. All my information is down in the description box if anyone needs to get with me. If you need a private reading, hit me up at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. And if anyone does or would like to support the channel, there is a donation link down below in the description box. I could not do this without y'all, and I love y'all so much. Like, something serious, something serious. And don't forget to check me out on Facebook or Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if y'all need anything, let me know. Don't forget to drop a comment if you're catching the replay. Let me know how this resonates. I love you guys, and I will talk to you.